place. I don't know. How do they call this place? Susi. Susi. You can't just walk by. I know it's something around sounding like Shusi. It means the private quarters of the fun. This is where you have the wives, you have the princesses, and the prince until he gets to 14. Once a prince becomes 14 and above, he cannot get in here. Here with me are some princesses. You can find them here. There are so many of them. We don't just have 4. We have about 580, some 500 children around this place. The ladies, I don't know where you're talking children, boys and girls, but I just selected 4 beautiful princesses. And also I have with me Nas. You can distinguish, you can make the difference from their dressing. You know, the princesses, they are kind of brown shade dressed, and the Nas, they are more very responsible, and you can make the difference with the bangle on their hands, the cowrie. How do we call this? Vugu. So you can either decide to tie the vugu on your hand or on your leg. You decide wherever. You are the one to choose. You're not the one to choose. Who chooses for you? The elderly Nas. The elderly Nas. Okay. Okay, so the Nas, they decide where to put the cowries, either on their legs or on their hands. Behind here, you have 34 wives. 34 wives, all belonging to the fund of Babungo. And I thought it was wise for us to have a little discussion of what it takes to live behind these walls. But I bet you it takes a lot of guts. I like the way you look. I like the way you're dressed. It shows that Pa here is taking care of you people very well. Is that true? It's true. It's true. Okay, what will make you marry a fund? What will make you come and join 34 other women?
Love. Nothing but love. Nothing but love? Yes.
How about you now?
I was being brought here by my father.
To
come and be the fund's wife.
Now you have to shout a bit so that the people can hear you.
Okay.
So,
I was given to the fund by my father. It wasn't my opinion. So since as I came, I've been staying in the palace, no problem.
Okay. How about you?
The fund saw me, he proposed to me and I accepted to marry him.
Yeah, wow. Where did he see you?
He saw me at 3 corners.
Hey! The women now, they're hearing your secret, though. So the fund saw you at 3 corners. Okay. So, you knew he had a lot of women and you decided to come and join.
I did.
You did. And what was the reason? You just wanted to be called a queen, or?
That's not the reason.
What was
the first day he saw me, it was very simple to me, and I believe I could fall in love with him, so I did. I married him. And I found love.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 23 years, getting to 24.
Okay. How many kids do you have?
I have just one.
You have just one kid. Okay. So Pa should come and be visiting you quite often these days. All right. How about you?
I'm 23. This is 24.
All right. Okay.
I have 2 kids.
You have 2 kids. Yeah. Is it difficult being married to a fund?
There's nothing difficult in that.
There's nothing difficult?
Yes.
How about you? Is there anything difficult being married to a fund?
No.
How about you now?
Nothing.
It's okay? Okay. When you came in here, I believe that the first thing they did was when they brought you in as a wife. Can you just give me your experience, a short experience, very brief?
There was nothing I experienced. Nothing.
You came here, they took you to an elderly now.
Yeah,
right?
They took me to his mother's house.
Okay.
Every day they had a little bit celebration. They tied my carries, and the next day they gave me some advice. And I went to the palace.
And you went to the palace. Okay. You are 34 of you. I want us to be very frank about that one. You are 34 of you in here, and I believe for the fund to make his rounds, people understand what we mean. It's very difficult. Are you people satisfied?
We are satisfied.
Hey, powerful fun! Oh. You people are very satisfied. No, but from all indication, they always say that a woman, when she is not satisfied by the husband, you see it from her face. But when I look at your faces, they are shining. All the women here, their faces are shining. It means Bear is working. Okay. All right. How do you get money?
How we earn a living?
Yeah, you earn your living. How do you earn your living?
We have tourists in the palace here. We take them to the palace. When they buy something like the bead, the earner help us to knit, to sew these beads, we sell them. Then after that, they go to the museum where the photos, the curator will take them there.
All right.
Then the fund to also help us to earn a living.
Okay. So if you have to choose now, if you had a choice, God says choose whether you want to stay in here or choose whether you want to stay outside. Where will you choose to be?
I will choose to stay here.
How about you?
I'll choose to stay here.
You know, the way you are talking, my dear, it was just like, I will choose to stay here, I'll choose to stay here. How about you?
I'll choose to stay here.
Nobody wants to go out.
Yes.
Wow. You people love your home. How about in-house fighting?
We live as sisters.
You live as sisters. And when there are quarrels, what happens? Because I know that there's a disciplinary council in here. It seems as if when some people do something wrong, it seems as if the other women call, there is a small kind of disciplinary council too. Does it exist?
Yes, it exists.
And when somebody does something wrong, what happens now?
When somebody does something wrong, we call for the elderly nurse, like the nurse there. He will gather the two people together and settle
the problem.
Yes.
All right.
Everything will be okay.
Okay. All right. You've heard it all. They love to be here. The princesses, they say they love to be here. The women, the nurse, they say they love to be here. That means the person who is their husband, who is their mbe, must have more than we can see with our bare eyes. So we should go and meet the man who owns the women, these beautiful women, and the many children that are inside this palace. Let's go meet our guest. Welcome back. It's about time that we meet the man that rules over 20,000 people. It's about time we meet the man who is at the head of the Babungo clan. It's about time we meet the man who is the father of the whole village and husband of all women. The man the women behind there just told you was the strongest of husbands. Let's meet Fon Ndofwa Zofwa III of Babungo.